It's day one, guys.
And we're going to, who's this?
Victoria Brown, and I am really ready to go.
I'm Jyothika Kumar, and I'm excited to learn about tire safety.
I'm Brooke Ontiveros, and I'm filming this.
We're here. We're at NTV Tires.
Yeah, they said no. We're going to one in Tomball. We're going to go talk to Brian. He apparently knows everything to know about.
Very informative.
Yeah. This is conclusion of day one. So
Didn't work out.
Stay safe though. Still.
Tire safety.
Woo!
It's like National Tire or something.
Yeah, National Tire.
Do you think? Okay. Do you think we're gonna find a big secret about tiles?
Definitely not.
Like, we're gonna go and they're gonna tell us like
Illuminati.
like the history of tiles that we never knew, or like some really astonishing secret. I hope we do. Day two.
Day two. But my hair looks weird.
Day two. Gonna learn some secrets about tiles. Like, do they explode if you set them on tile?
Probably
Probably. That's what I think. What happens if you drive a car without tiles?
nothing.
Probably
You
really
can
bad.
just do it. We don't actually need tiles. That's the secret we're gonna learn today.
How do you know if your tires are bald?
Actually, a really good question. Penny trick is what everybody does. You see Abe Lincoln's head when you put it down, but if you want to get a little bit more scientific about it, the state of Texas actually says to discard a tire when it reaches 230 seconds of tread life. That's that same little penny test. So, in between all treads on tires, you'll see that there's these little itty bitty blocks. Those little itty bitty blocks are hard to see until your tire starts becoming bald. And what you'll notice is that you'll still have these gaps in between the tires, but there'll be one line all the way across that's totally flat. When that one line is flat, that means it fails state inspection, and that's when you start losing traction in even dry weather. Yeah, basically what you're gonna do, if you see Abe Lincoln's head right there, what that is, the difference between that and that is 230 seconds of tread. 230 seconds of an inch. So 230 seconds of an inch is the same thing as that little bar right there. So whenever you just go in like that, if you can see the top of Lincoln's head, it's time to replace.
How often should you inspect your tires?
Honestly, once a month. Tire pressure monitoring systems now make it really, really easy just to forget about it, because they'll tell you when you have one low. But you can also have a high pressure tire. If you fill up in air in the winter when it's 30 degrees outside, now you're in summer, well, guess what? That tire pressure could have been filled up at 35 psi, but now because of thermodynamics, the air pressure's gone through the roof, and you're all of a sudden have 50 psi in a tire.
How does weather affect tires?
Perfect follow. The colder they get, your air pressure drops. The hotter it gets, it raises. You have a bigger tire, more air in there, higher volume, it's going to increase.
Do you have any safety tips, or especially for like teen drivers?
My biggest safety tip for teen drivers is take a look at your tires, but don't take a look at them when they're straight. Get out of your car, turn the wheel. Most people, and this is not just teens, this is adults going all the way up to 80 years old, they don't understand what an alignment is. An alignment is how your tire sits on the road. Imagine whenever you're sitting on the road and your tire's sitting like that. What's going to happen? It's going to wear this inner side out. So you can look at your tires from the side, just put a quick penny in there and be like, oh yeah, no, they're fine. But then you look at the inside and you have core showing, which is all the metal that's in there. You're not going to notice it unless you turn your tires and see it. And guess what? You're not going to notice it until it rains and you slide out and you end up in an accident. That's the biggest thing that I could say, is just visually look at it and keep an eye on it. Other thing that I would say is invest. Tires, they're not cheap, but they're the biggest safety item on your car.
Hello.
He was a good talker.
Yes.
Yeah, we learned a lot. No astounding secrets though. It's pretty disappointing, but. As we conclude our journey, we discuss the information we discovered and realize upkeep of one's tires is essential to road safety. And with the information and tricks and tips we learned today, even taking a few seconds out of your day to check your tires or reinflate your tires or go to the shop and have them realigned can save the life of yourself, maybe others, and will quite possibly save you quite a deal of money. I'd like to thank Victoria Brown, Jyothika Kumar, and Taylor Carpenter for help making this documentary.